重庆、成都 MKW 全明星摔跤巡演，我们回来了。我是你的 MKW 总冠军何浩林。刚期翻来重庆，我不只是回来怀旧，我还要告诉你为什么能跨越中国摔跤20年的。
Jason Lee 初のドリームゲート王座挑戦権を獲得。
重慶、成都，邊個先至係中國最強嘅摔角手？大家拭目以待。
GC Light Heavyweight Champion Jason Lee。
我從來都冇諗過命運會帶我哋行到嚟呢度。
Jason さん、香港人。候補さん、香港人。
你大隻，我知；你夠硬正，我都知。但係你記住，我哋出得嚟行，從來都唔係靠縮。
Pro wrestling fans, it is time for our main event of the evening. In a match that has been in the works for over 15 years, one that we have seen many, many times here in the country of China. From England to Japan to China, Hong Kong, everywhere in between, has seen Jason Lee versus Ho Ho Lun. But for the first time ever, it happens here in Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Ho Ho Lun defends the MKW World Championship against the man that he has traveled the highways and byways alongside, has fought with, has fought against. But this is a very different Jason Lee than the man that Ho Ho Lun first met back in 2007 in a Hong Kong Wrestling Association locker room. Careers that have absolutely paralleled with one another now collide all over again here in our Middle Kingdom main event. One successful defense yesterday came in the form of the MKW World Champion, and two in total for the man who currently makes his way down to ringside tonight. It is Ho Ho Lun that the world has forever doubted in the sport of professional wrestling. It is Ho Ho Lun that has continued to show the world and shock it time and time again. From a brief run in the WWE to representing Dragon Gate here tonight to MKW all over the world, Ho Ho Lun has built every relationship, every bond, and the trust of every single fan in attendance here tonight. But cannot afford, can Ho Ho Lun, to lose the MKW World title to a man in Jason Lee who is determined to never return to Middle Kingdom or without the championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event tonight. It is for the MKW World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Hong Kong, China, weighing in at 87 kilos, Jason Lee. And his opponent from Hong Kong, China, weighing 75 kilos, he is the MKW World Champion, Ho
One of the most feared men in professional wrestling today versus one of the most beloved. It is Jason Lee who challenges Ho Ho Lun on this evening for the MKW World title. As the championship is handed over to the official, will that be the final time Ho Ho Lun puts hands on this championship tonight? We're going to find out as our main event is set. We're capping off the All-Star Wrestling Tour in Chengdu in a major way. Ho Ho Lun, Jason Lee for the 9th time ever. Bell sounds were officially underway. One fall, no time limit in this one. Ho Ho Lun and Jason Lee first collided with one another, met in a Hong Kong Wrestling Association locker room in the year of 2007. Careers that have been absolutely parallel with one another. Two Hong Kong-born professional wrestlers here in the country of China that would captivate audiences throughout Asia, all across the world. Talked about stints over in England, stints over in the United States and beyond, but really it's all about what Jason Lee and Ho Ho Lun have done as of recent over in Japan with Dragon Gate. Ho Ho Lun would travel from WWE to Dragon Gate, become an incredible representative of Japanese professional wrestling as a Chinese native, as a Hong Kong native. And meanwhile, not far after, Jason Lee would follow him right there. There is certainly a bond that you could argue that Jason Lee and Ho Ho Lun have built, but that is certainly not something that Jason Lee wants to focus on in recent time. There was a kinship that Jason Lee and Ho Ho Lun did have at one point in time when it felt like Hong Kong versus the world. Right now, very, very different men in the form of Ho Ho and Jason Lee going one-on-one here tonight. As Jason Lee keeping things 1,000 miles a minute, Ho Ho Lun able to match step for step. A 4-4 singles match record between Jason Lee and Ho Ho Lun over the course of their careers. Training starting back in 2007. Their first singles collide with one another March 17, 2012, right in Hong Kong, China, for the AWGC Junior Heavyweight Championship. It was Jason Lee that would get the first of what was many victories over Ho Ho Lun, but as of recent, Ho Ho Lun has certainly found victory for himself. Never before in a Dragon Gate ring, mind you, but even still, very different organization here at MKW. As they cover an account of one there, Ho Ho Lun is going to continue on the attack of a slightly larger, stockier athlete in the form of Jason Lee. Jason Lee has truly found himself to become one of the most diabolical men in Dragon Gate today, leading his unit in charge, leading his unit to victory time and time again. Gaja Dokudo. And Jason Lee has really been just proving himself as a massive asset over in Dragon Gate, no doubt about it. To become the MKW World Champion here tonight, it would not shock me whatsoever if Jason Lee took that title and hightailed it all the way back to Dragon Gate, with the championship never to be seen again. And I mean, Jason Lee has basically threatened as much former Open the Brave Gate champion, could be looking to do exactly that. And watch it. Wow, slides underneath the bottom there. And Jason Lee right to the outside. There was one point in time back in Dragon Gate, circa 2022, that Ho Ho Lun and Jason Lee were a part of the same faction. We're able to see eye to eye all over again, but it's certainly not the situation we find ourselves in here tonight. As now, yeah, Ho Ho Lun is certainly going to take his time with it as well. Oh, and a cheap shot right there. I mean, that is absolutely diabolical. That is exactly what we've come to see and expect out of Ho Ho Lun in this point of his career. Oh, just struck from behind there by Jason Lee. And the action continues here tonight. Ho Ho Lun, day 308 of his reign as MKW World Champion. Oh, good God, that is just brutal. I mean, this one's going all around ringside. Fans better grab their gear and run because this one is continuing to get dangerous as time rolls on here. Oh, and another heavy forearm shot there from Jason Lee. This is the first singles match that these two men have had in a little over a year now. Last time competing against one another back in Aichi, Japan, February of 2025. And meanwhile, yeah, Jason Lee would find victory on that night. And the previous night as well would continue to find victory. I mean, Jason Lee has been having the run of his career in the last few years or so. And right now, Ho Ho Lun's got to try and put it to an end. Ho Ho Lun's got to try and stop this one. And as Jason Lee is just now terrorizing our audience. Yeah, that's real cute. And now here's Ho Ho Lun. No, and Jason Lee is using that fan. That fan is a shield. Oh, somebody protect our audience here. Oh, and a massive shot there from Jason Lee. Not going to be enough, though. I mean, Lee is taking his time. Lee is certainly feeling cocky, confident as ever. The success of Gaja Dokuro as of recent. And just in the absence of the Z-Brats unit over in Dragon Gate, Gaja Dokuro has been finding a lot of victory, a lot of championship gold over in DG in Japan, and now Jason Lee is going to be looking to bring just a little bit more over the direction of Gaja Dokuro in the form of the MKW World title. These two men coming up in the sport with one another. Nearly 20 years ago, they started their training back in the Hong Kong Wrestling Association. The question that I have heading into this one here tonight, if Jason Lee knows all that he knows about Ho Ho Lun and Ho Ho Lun knows all that he knows about Jason Lee, I mean, where are we really going to be able to find the winner of this matchup? How are you going to find victory over a man that can basically wrestle you like a mirror image? That's what we're seeing right now. Ho Ho has just had a target on his back throughout this one. And has just been getting steamrolled by Jason Lee. And it's certainly something that Jason Lee has gotten very, very comfortable with, has been the reign of dominance that he has had over in Dragon Gate. This is Middle Kingdom Wrestling. This is Ho Ho Loon's territory, and it is a certainly different battle heading into this one. That's Ho Ho Loon one more time here. I mean, Jason Lee really looking to take Ho Ho for the ride, it certainly feels like. I mean, again, shot for shot for shot. What is it going to take? Ho Ho Loon has built a connection with every single member of this audience, every single member of the locker room. Nobody in Middle Kingdom Wrestling wants to see Jason Lee steal away the world title. Oh, Jason Lee. The huge shot right there. Now, wait a minute, one more time. Lee wanted the cover, fought right out of it into the drop kick. Cover here for Jason. And a 2 count again on Ho Ho Loon, nearly calling himself the world champion. Oh, Jason Lee has Ho Ho Loon up on the shoulder now. Yeah, watch it. Oh, right to the jaw. Jason Lee is rocked by that one, and even still, Ho Ho Loon's got to continue to put up the fight here. Right out of the way now goes Jason Lee, the leader of Gacha Dokuro. Looking to try and find victory here. Ho Ho Loon, world champion on display. Lunar Eclipse. No, Ho Ho Loon nearly calling himself the winner of this matchup here. The Kung Fu Driver was not enough. Ho Ho now has Jason Lee up. Jason Lee fights right out of it. Oh, and Jason Lee has just been continuing this assault here on Ho Ho Loon throughout the battle. Everything that we have seen between these two men over the past 20 years has come right down to this. Ho Ho Loon is fading. Ho Ho Loon is fading now, and Jason Lee is doing everything in his power to try and capitalize on it. Jason Lee, to call himself the MKW World Champion, has to be able to put down Ho Ho Loon now. Oh, Loon with the shot of a century. No, tripped up there by the Gacha Dokuro native. And now watch it one more time. Jason Lee, side effect bomb. Cover here for Jason. 2. Just 2 on Ho Ho. And Jason Lee certainly not going to be making many friends in our officiating staff. Take a look one more time. That massive land out bomb. And even still, this Hong Kong native could be looking for the victory coming soon. Jason Lee, met the back elbow right there. No, got the boot up. Super kick connects for Ho Ho Loon. And a shot from the south. Ho Ho Loon, cover. No. I thought we were gonna see Ho Ho Loon retain, and we still may tonight. Still not enough. Still not enough. Ho Ho Loon will call upon the people of Chengdu tonight And call upon all the spirit in the world necessary for a victory over Jason Lee. No, but Lee shot from the south one more time and a drop kick right there. Oh, that is going to be a massive point of injury right there. Oh, and a stiff, strong style knee all over again. 2. 2 and 2 only. Jason Lee now. Looking to drive out. Fisherman driver. Fisherman driver. Oh, and Jason Lee, come on. Jason Lee knows he has this match won. There's no reason for Jason Lee to be fooling around with Ho Lo Lun here. No, Ho Lun, and this is just overkill. This is just overkill. Jason Lee knows he has Ho Lun dead to rights here. And it's going to take his sweet, sweet time. Bask in the glory for it. We will see a new MKW World Champion here. You heard Jason Lee say it right there. It's over. I'm starting to very well believe that it is. The rate that we're going now. Oh, and a roundhouse shot from Jason Lee. Now, wait a minute. That's Xiao Jiamu. Xiao Jiamu's at ringside here. Wait a minute. That's Radiant Ray. Xiao Jiamu and Radiant Ray are cheering on Ho Lun at ringside. What the hell's going on here? I think Jason Lee is asking the exact same thing. It's Wong Tao, Benji, Sunny Z. The Middle Kingdom Wrestling locker room is pouring out here tonight. The careers that Ho Lun has influenced, the people that he has aided, the people that he has made. Ho Lun tonight will call upon their energy to fight for the MKW World title. Ho Lun now trips up Jason Lee. The cover. No. Ho has to call himself the new world champion. Call himself still world champion. Here we go. He's got it. Ho Lun has defeated Jason Lee tonight.
Here's your winner, and still the MKW World Champion, Ho Lun.
An incredible matchup. Lifted on the shoulders of his peers. And the Middle Kingdom Wrestling roster is not going to let Jason Lee have the last laugh here. Ho Lun has done it. After the years and years of Ho Lun positively impacting the wrestling world, the wrestling world has lifted him on his shoulders here tonight. Ho Lun is still your MKW World Champion, and that's been all from us here at Middle Kingdom Wrestling's All-Star Wrestling Tour in Chengdu. I've been Walker Stewart, and we're going to close out with words from the champion.
Wow. 成都啊，真厉害哦，成都！ 昨天我们在重庆比赛，你们知道吗？其实昨天啊，我那个腿哦，有点受伤啊。昨天晚上跟今天早上一直在想，到底今天能不能站在这个擂台上面呢？一直想，一直想，想到那个答案。今天 MKW 第一次把摔跤带到了成都。因为你们的爱，我的腿复活了。Because of your love, I am once again MKW World Champion. Thank you very much. 谢谢。
好的，朋友们，美好的时光总是短暂的。今晚我们的 MKW 成都站就到此结束了，再次感谢大家今晚的支持和捧场，谢谢你们！也再次感谢Music Dish 以及若可鸡尾酒对本次赛事的大力支持。好的，朋友们 ，Good night, everybody！